So it's no surprise that the state of Season of Discovery gives people the heebie-jeebies right now, and we all know it's seen its better days. Between other versions of WoW getting big content updates, the delay towards SoD's Phase 4 release, and developers splitting time between Cataclysm Classics launch and Season of Discovery, I would say 90% of SoD's player base isn't happy about the state of the game, myself included. Naturally, when players are angry, though, they take their opinions to the internet, whether it be on the forums, Reddit, Twitter, whatever it may have you. Specifically, though, a few days ago...
Sorry, yeah, I was like, what the heck, man? Why is he throwing around this cup so much? No, you don't like it? Oh, well, I like it, personally.
Player made a comment that sparked some official developer response.
Is he just holding the cup because it's like his cup?
Bringing up a major discussion, and that's what we're going to be diving into today. My name's Sky from the Comeback Kids. Grab a cup of coffee, sit down. Got a lot to discuss.
Dude, there was not anything in that cup.
A post over on Twitter that ignited this whole discussion stated that it's been almost 2 weeks since the PTR's news is coming very soon post, and I hope the War Within beta announcement launching this week doesn't make us wait even longer for Phase 4 information. There's not much going on in the game right now, and it's kind of heartbreaking to see Orgrimmar so empty. Now, if you're not aware, not too long ago, the developers gave an update stating that there is going to be major updates for Phase 4 coming soon, and that the public test realm, which is a first for Season of Discovery, is going to be coming for that as well. This PTR is going to be primarily based on class feedback, balance changes, as well as the developers bringing in, I quote, class changes and even major class overhauls. I'm
glad they're doing PTR just for that stuff though, but they shouldn't do it for the raids. Honestly, I will be honest, man, it feels so weird even talking about SoD at this point, because it feels like it's been so long since we even played it. Like it's been such like a long like kind of content route that like you almost even forget like what you have in the game.
Includes ability tuning, rune ability buffs and nerfs, rune ability slot changes, and so much more. I think you get the point. Now, while this is all very exciting, we as Season of Discovery players have been a bit left out in the cold due to so much going on in the World of Warcraft universe right now. And Agrind actually came to address this issue over on Twitter the other day. In response to this tweet, he stated that the truth is we aren't bringing constant updates because we're keeping our heads down, working hard, implementing, and testing in preparation for Phase 4. He says, I could post something like, we're working on it every day, but there's no value in that. Even creating all this new information to prevent is time consuming too, and we'd rather spend this time on other things that need to be done for the release of Phase 4. A huge focus of Phase 4 is adjusting our plans based on feedback so that we go into next phase as strong as we can. Communicating ideas too early can be harmful or at least confusing later on.
So are they kind of just figuring it out as they go along? Is that the vibe? I mean, I don't know. I guess it's because there's so much focus on Cataclysm for them as well right now. So it's like, what are we supposed to do and what's happening? But it does feel like SoD is kind of just a little bit on the back burner, I suppose.
For now, however, the outward communications focus for Classic WoW right now is World of Warcraft Cataclysm, because things are actively happening on there live right now. Rage just opened up, as well as the PvP season. Season of Discovery is cruising along for now, but it will have its turn next in the spotlight. Now, we have to talk about something important here, because I truly care about your opinion on it, so please listen carefully. I've always been a firm believer that if you're caught up in a situation where you're doing something that makes you overly stressed or frustrated to the point where your head is just ready to blow and you're not enjoying yourself, the best thing to do in that situation is to take a little bit of time, step away, gather yourself as well as your thoughts on that situation, and come back with a fresh mindset. For a lot of people, this could be a relationship that you're in, or maybe a job that you can't stand waking up to go to every day. But for this specific time, us gamers right now, I would say it's about Season of Discovery if you're interested in this. And yes, video games are that important to me in my life.
You want people to like take a break? I mean, I feel like I've had a lot of break from it, honestly, man. I logged in on SoD and Orgrimmar felt so empty. We can take a look at it after this video here, just to see, right?
Recently, I've been very frustrated about Season of Discovery, and I thought it would be nice to take some of my own advice and get away from the game, step away, like I'm sure a lot of you are doing right now when you're watching this video. After 2 weeks of not logging into Season of Discovery and enjoying other video games, you know, like the Cata launch, Mist of Pandaria Remix, X-Defiant, stuff like that, this last developer update got me thinking once again about how I feel on Season of Discovery. And I gotta tell you, this may come to a surprise, but I'm really excited. And I know I sound absolutely insane,
Okay.
but I need you to hear me out. I'm excited for the future of Season of Discovery. Yes, I agree right now the game is in a crappy spot. But if you think about what's on the horizon for this game and what could be potentially coming, I strongly believe that Phase 4 is going to be a banger.
I hope so, but it's so hard to tell, man. Because we don't really know which direction they're gonna go with it, man. It's really difficult at the moment to really... Like, I will say, man, if it's just remade, like, Molten Core and, like, you know, AQ and stuff like that, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed, man. I need to see, like, a new raid or something we haven't seen before, right? They killed Phase 4 hype. I think it is a little bit like killed with that, but I mean we'll see, man. I really want to see something new though, for sure.
Based off the 2024 Classic roadmap, the next thing up in line is the Season of Discovery level 60 phase release, which includes brand new additional endgame activities. Not only that, we saw not too long ago in another developer update that there is going to be, and I quote, unique content coming with Phase 4
This could
as
mean
well.
so much though.
I think if we take the microscope that we have on Season of Discovery right now, which is just the state of the game right now, and instead focus it on the very nearby future, it'll change your mindset. Of course, with the Cataclysm Classic release happening a couple weeks ago, Blizzard is going to be focusing and putting all of their eggs in that basket right now. I mean, it's a brand new expansion release with raids, new PvP seasons, massive feature updates. I mean, yeah, a ton of World of Warcraft streamers and casual players are going to head right over there. I mean,
there's just a lot of shit going on, man. We had Plunderstorm that were remixed, and we had the Phase 3 that we had Cataclysm and a War Within beta. Like, there's so many things happening. SoD Phase 4's got the way of VAR in football. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know that abbreviation. Judging from what third phase is, the fourth one will be a disappointment. It's gonna be so... I don't know, man. It's so hard to tell, man. Cata is not brand new. It's an older game, polished up and re-released. Yeah, essentially, right?
You look at every single streamer right now. You got Zaryu, Guzu, Savix, Peyo. Pretty much everybody, they're all going to be playing that right now because it's the hottest thing out. And naturally, Season of Discovery is going to get left behind. But I'll make a bet with every single one of you watching this video that the second Season of Discovery Phase 4 comes out, everybody is going to be swapping over to play it. When it comes to
the thing about new releases though, they're always gonna be fun at first though, right? Like how it's gonna end up down the road that's what determines the thing. I really hope it's gonna be good, and I really hope it's gonna be well, man, but I mean, we'll see, man. Guzu mentioned, oh my god,
the classic World of Warcraft, we're about to get the launch of, you know, the level 60 bracket and all the amazing dungeons that come with that. You get the rest of Blackrock Depths, Stratholme, Skolomance. I mean, we also have the launch of Molten Core, which is arguably one of the coolest raids that brings so much nostalgia to so many people. Not only that, they're also revamping all the tier sets and gear in there, which is going to make it feel like a fresh experience for everyone. You have the rest of the PvP ranks opening up.
I don't want to be a doomer, okay? I don't want to be a doomer. I really don't. But, like, if I wanted to do Molten Core and stuff like that, like, the era is great, man. Normal vanilla is fantastic. SoD is about, like, the new things, right? Like, a new raid, something we haven't seen, right? That's what makes it interesting, because, I mean, vanilla Molten Core is sick, dude, right? But, you know, this is SoD, right? Typical doomer streamer. Am I alone in that thought process? Like, I love Molten Core. I think it's great, but I just getting different pieces of gear from Molten Core doesn't like get me hyped for SoD, right? If they were like, okay, guys, here's a new raid, Karasang Crypts or whatever the heck they would want to do, that would make me hyped, right?
You have all the badass looking gear that comes into play.
Okay.
You have Alterac Valley coming out, being released.
Okay, I am not hyped about Alterac. Oh god, I think ranking has ruined Alterac Valley for me though. To be fair, okay, like yay AV.
I think if you combine all of this with the new features Season of Discovery brings, like the rune system, major class balancing and overhauls and updates supposed to be coming with Phase 4, maybe a couple of brand new...
If it would be old AV, bro, people saying they want old AV have not done old AV, man, okay? There was literally mines everywhere, okay? Like, when you went into the opposite factions area or zone, there would be mines everywhere, and they would do half your health and damage. It was misery. Okay, it was absolute misery. I don't know which private server it was that I played on that had old AV, but one, I think it was Chronos or something, but it was so bad.
Dungeons, new questing hubs like maybe Highjaw, or a new 10-man raid like they stated and teased over at BlizzCon. What if they introduce some new reputations to farm out that could be potentially tied with heroic dungeons, kind of like they had in the Burning Crusade, and they've been teasing in Season of Discovery for months and months on end. I honestly wholeheartedly believe that Season of Discovery Phase 4 can be a major smash hit that everybody is going to play for a while.
It's gonna be a hit or miss. Either it's gonna be so sick and everybody's gonna love it, or it's gonna be the most disappointing thing ever. It's just like what direction will it be? You know, what will it be, dude? It's a coin toss. It's a 50-50, man.
I know this developer post doesn't bring any crazy confirmations and news updates, and I know right now SoD is in the dark.
We'll see.
But I believe that the developers are setting up a campfire to bring Season of Discovery into the light again. And this developer post is them just simply, think of it like gathering up the wood and the materials to prep up a campfire. And I think that the PTR that's coming for Phase 4 is that little bit of spark to at least start small fire to get something going here. And
I mean, obviously, me as a content creator, like that does content for WoW for the most part, I would love it to be fun because then I have a lot more content to do. I mean, this is great. But yeah, I will say I loved actually Sunken Temple. I thought the raid was really cool, and I had my own cameo in it. What the heck? But I don't know. For me, Phase 3 was a bit of a letdown, man. Like, I don't know. It was a bit of a letdown, I think. Yeah.
I think it's going to bring some life back into Season of Discovery heading into the future, which I'm really, really excited, man.
Okay.
Anyways, I know I haven't been able to post lately because there really hasn't been anything going on with Season of Discovery, and, you know, I don't want to sit here and bring you all just a bunch of BS content, clickbait stuff, but I thought this was something to at least discuss with you all and talk about it and hear your opinions on the situation and, you know, break down why I'm excited for the upcoming future. And just to show you all that I took a little bit of a break and it really refreshed my mind mentally when it comes to the state of Season of Discovery.
I don't think the state is very good right now. I think it really needs to get something insanely cool for people to be hyped about it again. Right, that's like the honest truth. I think people are kind of a little bit tired of it, like, and they want something completely sick for Phase 4. Right, it needs to be something crazy. That's two things with the 13 months. They should have balanced the classes, add new zones, and fixed classic PvP and his GG. I think Phase 3 was solid but ruined by the length. It was new release before Kata. It would have been remembered better. Yeah, it was also bad timing, I think, with release, and the cadence was long and stuff like that. Terra, thank you for the raid.
And what's coming soon. I really, really appreciate it. Once again, we're going to be covering War Within in maybe 3-4 months, but right now, man, my eyes are locked on SoD. I love the game. I think it's going to end and finish off very strong. I am very hopeful, but we'll have to see. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, man. Once again, it's a pleasure to be making content for you all. My name's Sky from the Comeback Kids. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. Is he coping? Maybe a little bit. He might be coping a little bit, but again, I think it's gonna be a coin toss. It's actually gonna be a coin toss with it. What did the comments say here? I play SoD daily. Active population has dropped radically. I haven't been off one layer 1 for about 3 weeks. Thanks Blizzard, my guild and raid roster will recover from this goddamn phase. Oh, they will never recover. Yeah, bro. I'm with you on this, Brody. I think the next phase is gonna knock it out of the park, and I cannot wait to be grinding SoD once again because it's truly the best moments in gaming for me in a long time. Much love, log it in. Is this guy a streamer? This guy must be a streamer, right? I'm highly invested into SoD, but expecting people to come back is a bit of a cope. Dude, it sounds like copium to me, man. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't have expectations very high. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe it's good having my expectations set low because then I can only get, you know, surprised in a good way.